there's an important distinction between being alone and being lonely. When you're alone, you can be content with yourself, you know? When you're lonely, it suggests that you're not complete and you need something from the outside to make you feel whole again. So I've definitely been sort of fluctuating between the two. There have been times here that I've felt really lonely, and I've really missed Dom, and I've missed, you know, my work at home and my studio, and I've wanted to sort of go back to those things to feel a sense of peace. But I've also been realizing that this is something that I need to learn about, and so I've also been practicing being at peace with myself as I am, where I am, with who I am. And I think that's one thing that I'm definitely going to be learning about on this journey, because remember, this may be fun being here in Thailand, but it's also for learning. Everything is for learning, and these journeys that we do on the outside only reflect the journeys that we go on the inside. And that's why this stuff is important. But anyways, I want to show you guys the guest house where I'm staying. Now, a fun fact I found out yesterday. Originally, I was saying when I was showing Dom the place, and he's like, "Wow, that looks like the guest house that Leonardo DiCaprio was staying in the beach, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, it sort of does, right?" Turns out this is one of the original guest houses here in Khao San Rd, and they actually were considering filming in this spot. So you'll see what I mean in a second. So first of all, the entrance is right under this really cool tree. These little houses, I can't remember, I think they're like ghost houses or something. I'll find out more about these and tell you later, but I'm gonna give you a tour. I'll show you my room, and yeah, and I'll show you, let's go, come on, let's go, let's go. And there's Jack, handsome Australian, making a video for my friends. How you going? Good? Good. It's hot. It's hot. All right. So first of all, hi. So this is the spot. Normally there are a few cats hanging around. Get my see. Not exactly the classiest joint, but it's definitely authentic, and I like it that way. All right, here's my room. Dun, dun, dun. I cleaned up a little because I knew you guys would be here. So I pay 220 baht a night for this room, which comes out to about $6 a night. What really sold me on this spot was the table. You never really appreciate how much you value a table until you don't have one. So for me it was important because I still have some editing work to do for the scientist project that I'm working on. And yeah, so here's my bed. I brought my own blanket. I mentioned in another video, my blanket from Nepal, and this like sleep sheet. So this is a sleeping bag liner, and I really love using this because I can climb inside at night, and then there's no worry about anything coming and biting my toes or anything of the sort. Oh, and here's an example of all the water that I've been drinking while I've been here. I brush my teeth with the water. I try not to put the tap water in my mouth, so I use bottled water for drinking and brushing my teeth. But of course, I do shower with the tap water, so I'll show you the bathroom. Shower downstairs. So the bathroom is not attached to the room, which helps keep the price down. Oh hi. Cool hair, right? Alright, so let's continue. Let's continue. Oh, someone in the bathroom? Bummer. Should we try to peek? No. Okay. Well, maybe I'll show you another time. But yeah. So I found this guest house. Yeah. There's my room up there. Another little ghost house here. That sound is the sound of the water running, and that kept me up the first night, in addition to the jet lag, but I really wanted to kill whoever was responsible for that. I didn't. But anyways, okay. Oh, my friend Deborah arrives tonight, and I'm super excited. She was one of my best friends in Singapore, and I can't wait to see her. I haven't seen her in like 10 years, so really looking forward to that, and having like a friend to travel with. And soon we're gonna make our way down to the island, Koh Phangan, and yeah, we'll see where the adventure takes us next. Okay, all right, peace and love.